Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Aulia. I'm from Universitas Muhammadiyah Professor Dr. Hamka. In this video, I will explain the explanation of SQ3R methods. And the instructions are in the text. What are journals for? From Annals. Okay, here is the journals. The journals has been published at March 2015. But first, I want to explain to you what is SQ3R. SQ3R is a strategy for reading and studying. SQ3R stands for Survey, Question, Read, Recite, and Review. First method, we must find the keywords at this journal. Here's the journal. Because if we know the keywords, it can help us to understand the meaning of the journals. Here, key message. The basic function of a research journal is registration, certification, dissemination, and archiving. The academic journal is still perceived as an important and robust method of publishing despite innovations in communication, and so on. And the second method, we can write the question for the keywords you've identified in these journals. I will find the question. Here's what does a journal have to do? What more can journals provide? And the last is what the journals in the future. Turn heading and subheading into questions. Ask what, when, who, where, and why. And I've done to write my questions too. Here's my questions. I ask who has added the fifth function to the journal, why the journal is important, and the last, what does the journal have to do? In the third method, we found the answer, but how do we get the answer? Yeah, we read to the journal from beginning to the end and highlight the keywords in the journal as you read. The fifth method answers the question once we find the answer of this question. I will find the answer of my questions. Who has added the fifth function to the journal? The answer is Oldenburgs. Why Oldenburgs? Because here's as journal proliferate, a fifth function could be added to Oldenburg's list. The second question is why the journals is important. The answer is because of journal in academic life goes beyond providing means of communication and permanently record. Okay, I will check. Here's the answer. The importance of journals in academic life goes beyond providing a means of communication and a permanent record. The third question is, what does the journal have to do? The answer is certification, dissemination, and archiving. I will check in this journal. Here's the answer. If it was to meet the needs of both author and reader, registration of the author claim to the work, certification, dissemination, archiving, and so on. And the last method, we can review the concept in the journal after you are finished reading and reciting. There is a key steps. 4 key steps. There are create questions, read to find the answer, recite the answer, and the last is add key information. And maybe that's all I can explain, and I'm sorry for my wrong pronunciation. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.